I think I like you.
Lefotation? No.
Con la reporteration.
So every time you go to Barcelona, something bad happens.
Yeah, really. The first thing that happened was Diana died.
That was in 97,
Yeah.
98?
97.
And I was there, and it was the same.
I got the facts better than you. You know, 3 World Cups, 97.
And every time something like that happens, I hear about it when I come home from an after party.
And how long do you go to Barcelona for? When you went there, how long would you stay there?
For how long? 2 weeks.
And it always happened in those 2
And I
weeks.
was like, no, this is too spooky.
Wow. But it is a cool city, huh? Madrid, you don't like it?
I've never been. I don't know. I've never
You probably wouldn't like Madrid as much as Barcelona.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll probably go to Madrid.
Where else have you been in Spain?
I love Spain.
Where else have you been?
In Spain,
Have you been to a small village called Cadaqués? Close to Barcelona?
I haven't been to Spain in 9 years.
Oh, okay. Where
I
Dali?
can't remember where I was last week. Oh.
You go down the cliff where Dali
Yeah.
used to have a house. It's a small fishing village.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I've been there. And what's the
You've
other
been to
one?
Sitges. You've been to. Have you been to Ibiza?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it was okay. It was much better than I thought it would be. Because I'm usually not. I'm more like a city hopper.
You don't like the beach?
I love the beach, but I get bored easily, or I need something.
So
to
when
do.
you go on vacation, where do you go?
Nowhere.
Where's the last place where you went on vacation?
I don't remember.
The last
I
place where
haven't
you
had
went
a
on vacation?
vacation in a very long time. The last time I went somewhere was Greece.
Oh, Greece. I'm
With
going
my
to Greece
sister,
now.
With my sister.
I've never
I
been
was
to
still
Greece.
talking to her. The last time I went somewhere was Greece.
Oh, Greece. I'm
With
going
my
to Greece
sister.
now.
With my sister.
I've
But I
never
was
been to
still
Greece.
talking to her.
Is it nice?
Yeah, I love Greece. Greece is nice. Great water.
Not to Athens, obviously. You went to the islands, no?
Yeah, I was in Athens once.
So wir können.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Haut rein.
Okay. What's your current state of mind?
My current state of mind is focused.
Okay. Good. Where did you wake up this morning?
I woke up here in the hotel in Cologne.
Okay.
And I slept like shit. I didn't sleep. The bed's kind of hard. Some people like hard beds. I like soft beds.
Oh, I like hard bed.
You do?
Yeah, much better for my back. What's on your nightstand?
What's on my nightstand? My retainer, which I never put on.
Really?
Yeah, I have those small retainers. I almost choked in it one time.
Oh, okay.
But I always, in the middle of the night, I always end up taking it out. But I grind a lot.
I do too. That's why I have these other teeth.
And I get headaches.
They're very short in the front.
And chew wear out.
If you were a woman for one day, what would you do?
If I
you were a woman for one day.
That's a good question. If I was a woman for a day, I was going to say something really bad.
You can't. Everybody did that. Everybody did that.
Everybody what?
They were all talking about sex things.
Yeah, I was gonna say something really bad.
Don't wonder what it feels like.
This is Good Morning Germany, so I don't wanna start the day with some. I don't know. Being a woman is tough. It's much tougher than being a man, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
All that blood.
What would I do? I don't know.
Come on, tell me what you had in mind first.
I guess the cool thing is you get your pee sitting down. So if you wake up tired, is that stupid or what?
No, that's good, but I'm wondering why you never sit down in the first place.
I do sit down. First of all, because I wake up in the morning and I usually can't even aim. But I do. You do that? You know what's funny? I do that all the time when I wake up. I've woken up in the middle of the night, like in God knows where, and you're so lazy that you pee sitting down and you fall asleep. Have you ever fallen asleep at a
That
toilet?
happened to me, and the club that I was working at.
But that was for different reasons. What were you taking?
Well, I was just tired.
Did you fall asleep in a club in a bathroom?
All the lights were on in the club. I'm like, oh my god, I must have slept like 3 hours.
That's happened to me. And you wake up with your legs numb.
Happened to me on the dance floor once too.
Come on.
Yes.
Okay, you must have been under some heavy drug.
I was just, playing along.
You don't remember.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Okay.
But boxer sometimes, it depends.
Boxer briefs.
Have both.
Okay. Who's...
Actually, they're not briefs. They're
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs, yeah.
Okay, yeah, those are cool. I don't really my glasses.
It's okay. That happens when you have his left for
Who's the most important person in your life?
The most important person in my life. There's not one person. There's a few. There's a few. But I have very, very close friends.
That's good.
They're
That's very important.
Yeah.
Were they there? Were they your friends before you?
Oh, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Before I became a singer. Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
It's very important to have friends.
Oh, are you
And you
kidding?
have to tell them you're your friends.
Especially
That's what Patti LaBelle said. You have to tell your friends that you love them, that they're your friends every day, because the next day you never know what's going to happen.
Especially in this business.
Yeah. This business. What's the biggest misconception you have about this business here?
I never really had a misconception because I grew up close to my father and watching it. The other way around, I feel like I had a good school, and you kind of, when you're a kid and you grow up around this business, at least in my case, you almost develop like a sixth sense to be able to tell who's real and who's not real. You might get it wrong sometimes, but you do. But you see it when, as a little kid, you kind of develop that.
And you know what I remember? I went to your father's house.
How long ago?
I don't even remember where that was, but I remember it was in Marbella.
How many years ago?
7.
Oh, okay, so but not that long ago.
No.
I thought you were gonna say when I was a little kid.
No. When you were a little kid, I was already a teenager. What's the biggest misconception people have about you?
My height?
That's true.
No, a lot of people think I'm not this tall.
That's true. I didn't know.
Yeah, everybody always tells me, I didn't think you're that tall.
But you're not that 190.
I'm actually 190 exactly.
Really?
Yeah. Some days, if I wear heels, I get to 2 meters.
Oh, when you wear heels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fridays.
When's that? Oh, Fridays. Okay.
Fridays and some Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fridays and Sundays is good for heels.
It's those are my cross-dressing days.
Okay, what's your name? What's your drag name?
Lulu.
Oh, Lulu!
Lulu's my name. Yeah, but
So
don't
you're
tell
gonna be
anyone.
on the next RuPaul's Drag You.
I like RuPaul.
I love RuPaul. If you were to die and come back, what animal or person would you? Do you think you'd be?
What animal would I be? I would have to say a dog.
Oh, okay.
I know a dog sounds like a dog, but I love dogs.
Okay. Well, you're a dog person. I'm a cat person.
Yeah. And especially have a good owner.
That's very important. What do you most dislike in a man or a woman? In a person?
In a person, hypocrisy.
Okay.
I can't stand it.
Okay.
It makes my blood boil.
Okay. I'm sorry, did I have to look like
Don't
that?
worry.
What's your biggest flaw?
My biggest flaw is that I myself can see my flaws with a lot of clarity and with ease, and that at times drives me nuts because I feel like I'm a little obsessive compulsive.
Okay.
So I wish I wasn't as obsessive compulsive.
Okay. What's your biggest strength?
That I get along with people. I feel like I'm outgoing. I feel like I like meeting people. I like asking questions. I like making friends.
That's what I like this. What? We have to stop?
No, don't worry.
Your fondest memory?
My fondest memory. Ooh, my one memory would be difficult to say, but my summers when I was a kid in the south of Spain. Okay. I love those. I remember those. Yeah, it was especially when I was a teenager, when I was 14, 15, 16. You know, my first beer, my first drink, my first time going out, my first kiss, my first everything. You know, I miss those days. I wish I could go back to those days. I mean, I really enjoyed them, but I wish I could go back to them.
Do you remember your first kiss?
Oh yeah, I remember my first kiss. Yeah, I remember my first kiss perfectly.
Huh?
Probably more than the first time I had sex. Yeah.
Really? I don't remember anything of any of it.
Yeah. You seem like you. I was gonna say
what?
You seem like you was an era where you took a lot of drugs there, where you don't remember anything.
That was the 90s.
You smoke a lot
and
of
we're
pot.
not putting that on tape.
Yeah. You must have been taking some hard shit.
You know what? I was a late bloomer, and I was very to myself. And then all of a sudden the 90s came, and I was old already. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
For me, my teenage years were great. Great.
Yeah. Your favorite time of day?
My favorite time of the day is the middle. For me, what the middle of the day is, like 3, 4 o'clock.
That's the middle of the day.
Yeah.
When you get up?
12 o'clock.
All right. Name something you can't wait to do.
Be with my dog.
Okay. When was the last time you laughed?
The last time I laughed, a few minutes ago, I laughed with you. You're a funny man. And there's times when I laugh. Whenever you have one of those really real laughs, that I mean, really, the kind of laugh that make you feel good.
Okay.
And the last time I laughed like that was probably like a month ago in LA. I was with a friend of mine, and something stupid.
Cool. The last time you cried?
When my dog died. I mean, that I really cried. I cried like I hadn't cried in a long time. Probably more than ever.
Oh, okay. Your idea of happiness?
My idea of happiness is, I know it sounds awful, but success, musically. Whenever you write a song and suddenly the reaction is positive and it's good, and it's the best reaction. I don't know what it is, and I know for some it can also be awful, because when you don't have it, it can be depressing. But whenever you have a hit song, you wake up in the morning and you feel better, you look better, you're in a better mood. Your phone rings a lot more. It's sad, but your phone rings because I guess people remember you more, and they call you, and they, and that's the way it is.
But I understand what you're saying. I mean, it's nice to have just people come. I mean, it's for them.
And not because I want people calling me or people. No, it's just it's a good reaction.
Nice
yeah, it's a good feeling.
Okay, we're getting killed.
Okay.
You're coming back, right?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna meet again.
Yes, sir.
So just finish the last question, and the others
don't worry.
With you later. Finish the sentence. My life is.
My life is great.
Cool. Enrique, it was very, very good to see
nice
you.
To meet you. Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
That was like a conversation, not like an interview, which is good.
Okay.
It makes me want to do promo.
Then come again.
All right. Thank you very much, huh?